Hi guys, and welcome to another deck profile by The Lookout. My name is Andrea, and I'm happy to be here today to to also guide you through a deck that I was playing today in my local. There were, I think, 6 players today. We had only 3 rounds, so shout out to the guys in Croatia who played today. So I decided to play yellow red this time, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. But just a few words from our sponsor first.
Card Market is Europe's largest platform for all TCGs. Always find the right cards by buying and selling them across Europe with other players and collectors. Be it singles, boosters, booster boxes, or any other accessories, you name it. Card Market is the place to get them safely, securely, and readily available.
Yeah, and that's it basically from our sponsor. We are very thankful for to Car Market for sponsoring us, and we keep doing these deck profiles and we keep monitoring what's happening with their online tournaments, which one of which actually is tomorrow, the actual invitational, the finals, to which you were able to qualify by playing in the last 4 online events they had throughout the last few months. So it's very actually it's very good to also announce that we're going to have one of our representatives, Mattia, playing in it. So good luck to Mattia, and well, you'll see what he's going to be playing. So maybe some of you will even face him tomorrow. So on a Sunday, in 6th of December. But I don't want to go into long with this deck profile. I'm just going to say that I played today the Son Goku Red Yellow Surge. So an older leader you might know, which was nerfed unfortunately. So basically his backside effect, saying that you can remove one yellow or red card in order to do one of the two things, to either negate all the skills on your opponent's board, basically off battle cards only, or to give him plus 10k for the turn and critical. But this was an activate main or battle effect, and now it's only activate main, meaning that you can only use it on your turn. On its front side, when you attack, you draw 2 cards, you pitch one. So, in the classical Awaken Surge, you put one yellow, one red below him, you restand one energy, and you draw 3 cards. So what was this deck all about? So my idea was, how can I play this new amazing Bergamo from the draft box, the Unison Bergamo Unison. So he comes in for one yellow. He's a 5k, and when for each marker on him, he gets plus 3,000 power. And basically, you put him on one, you play him for one. He's 8k immediately. You add a marker to him with his +0 effect. He's immediately an 11k. Whenever he gets attacked, he gets a marker, so, once per turn, of course. So basically, if your opponent wants to swing, he just basically pluses him for 3k more. So he keeps growing, and he has another amazing effect. From if you remove 2 markers from him, he has an activate main, that you can play one skill as battle card with Universe 9. One skill as battle card or a Universe 9 card with cost 2 or less from your deck in rest mode. And this is where this guy comes into play, which is why I decided to play this deck yellow-red, because this guy, so not only that he fixes your energy, but he also has an activate main for one red and one yellow. You rest one of your opponent's battle cards or energy, and then you can still choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 20k power. So 2 powerful effects in one effect, which you have to pay for, of course, one red, one yellow. So these two work very well together, but they also work amazingly with some other cards. So when you rest an energy with this, you can also play Bergamo to rest even 2 more. So I played 2 of him. I know it's a bit scattered around the screen, but because I was making this deck in a hurry and only had the opportunity to test it today. I had 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw with this, but it was very surprising for my opponent to realize that I can play a lot of things on their turn. So not only resting energy by resting one of their battle cards or leader cards with as a master super combo, and then playing Bergamo, and then maybe even going into the Bardock Cape, which we play 4 of course. I can also rest something permanently with this Beerus. I can rest their energy if they attack with Shapil, who is also in Universe 9. And well, when considering this, I can do a lot of things on their turn, plus all the counterplays. So we play one Denial of Hope, two Tyrannical Blow, an amazing card from the draft box. It actually costs you only one yellow when they play a battle card which costs 3 or less. I can allow them to play it, but it will come with that skill negated for the turn. But also, I can immediately after I do that effect, I can choose one of their battle cards or unison cards and negate their skills for the turn. Also, two amazing effects. And that, I think from the counter plays, that's it. But we have a lot of counter attack cards, meaning two Flying Nimbus, two Topos, kind of to balance the yellow and the red. We have two Max Power Kamehameha working also on your turn, so to remove huge threats like Sin Shenron, like Gotenks, like a lot of these cards, huge drops coming into play very early. It's also a recyclable negate. We have one Almighty Resistance, so it's a counter. So it's only a one-off, works well in synergy with Mira to finish the game. So that's, speaking of counter, I forgot one counterplay, SS Vegeta Exploiting Weakness, which is also a nice surprise to kind of wipe the board. Talking about wiping boards, we also have here Secret Identity Mass Saiyan. You will see that at some point you'll have a lot of cards in your drop, and when you remove all the skills with your leader, anything with barrier can easily go away with Mass Saiyan. So you're basically wiping the board on your turn. Speaking of additional counter attacks, we have one Bardock's Surge of Inspiration. We can also serve for your leader skill to give you one extra time that you can use it. I already mentioned super combos, so it's a must to rest something your opponent has, a very nasty effect, and also to Wiz Celestial Moderator to kind of help with your arrival with the Beerus, and also to get rid of some lower drops on the board that get in the way. We have some Self-Awakeners as well, Fierce Assault Krillin and Intensifying Power Trunks. They come in handy also making two colors, so you can balance red or yellow. You need yellow, so you can pitch them for Nimbus, for example, or for Almighty Resistance. But we have one-offs, for example, like Son Gohan and Videl to get rid of some 5k or lower with barrier cards. Piccolo gets rid of barrier cards in rest mode. Also burns your opponent for 1, for example. And we have one-off Vegeta Unison of Fury because it's just a good unison, and if you end up not having your Bergamo anymore, it's a good finisher. You can play him for 4, remove 3 markers, get double strike, dual attack, and you rest one of your opponent's energy, and you get plus 5k on him. So he becomes a 20k beat stick at the end of the game, which is priceless sometimes. Early game, he can help you avoid that your opponent attacks you with battle cards with cost greater than your energy. We are playing also 3 Saiyan Instincts because your leader on the backside doesn't draw, so you really need that draw power at the end. Only 2 with the Spectator to kind of balance your energy, because you can also play this guy in your energy as dual, so you really get this value, because you're going to end up having a lot of cards in the drop. I like the deck. I played it today, had a lot of fun. Plenty of kind of saving yourself for when you have 3 or more energy, and during your opponent's turn you can play really nasty things. You can wipe the board with so many things. But I ended up also adjusting it more towards my meta, where people are playing a lot of aggro decks. So basically we have Vegex, we have AOD still, we have Gotenks. But Vegex and AOD are the ones much going very, very wide. So I kind of sided the 3 unexpected turns. I also had to side Time Magic for Vegex. I sided Dark Power by Black Messing, because why not? It's good against so many things as well. I sided to Magic Abora for Invoker, also Gotenks. Against Hand Destruction, to your Universe 9 Assemble synergizes very well, because it can bring these 2 guys into play as well if your opponent's energy is in rest mode. One more of this guy, his good finisher, as well as Fushar and Mystery. And I decided to play one Secret Rare Sin Shenron. Well, because there is no Secret Res in the main, and this guy can also be annoying coming to the field, because you can see that there are a lot of 1-drops in the deck, and as well there are some in the side as well. So yeah, I like the deck. I'll keep playing it, keep modifying it. Let me know, guys, if you have something else that you want to add, something that you're seeing that can't work, or something that I didn't notice that you would put in that would work amazingly well. And I'm happy to get your advice. And well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for following, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment below, because we're gonna have some more of these things coming up. So you want to be subscribed and as well help us reach our goal of 300 by end of this year. Thanks, guys, and yeah, keep a lookout on more stuff we have.